Hello everybody, it is Steve, your friendly neighborhood lawn gnome. Welcome back to another video over here on That's Comical. And if you're watching and it happens to be a Wednesday, happy new comic book day. Well, we're here to talk about the newest installment to the MCU. Not a movie, but another Disney Plus show, and it is the show Echo. And that, of course, is based on the character Maya Lopez that gave her introduction in the Hawkeye series, as well as a very big surprise seeing the return of Wilson Fisk, aka the Kingpin, and he also has a pivotal role in this show. So this is 5 episodes, a story of Echo, after the events of Hawkeye, and I'm not going to make this a lengthy review, guys. We all know where the MCU is right now, and it's in a very bad place. And I am just going to say that Echo doesn't make the situation any better. I am trying to figure out why we got this show and who was it for. Clearly, I don't like to talk about these things on any of my channels, but sometimes you just have to. Echo, as far as I'm concerned, this series was just a checkbox situation. They just wanted to make sure that they could get all the important boxes filled. A female lead, a person of color, a disabled person, and what they did with this character didn't change anybody's attitude. This is a character that is not even popular in the world of comic books in Marvel. I also hated the fact with what they did with Wilson Fisk. They turned Kingpin into such a wuss. I mean, when you take a look at the Marvel Netflix show Daredevil, you see such a strong character and a threatening character, and the Kingpin is a very threatening character. Check him out in the comics. Check him out on the Spider-Man animated series from the 90s. He's like the big baddie, and boy is he big. But, I mean, if there was anything positive that I took away from this show, it was the scene with Daredevil in the first episode, and why Daredevil was in there, I don't know. He just pops in, fights Echo, and then he goes away. I'm like, were they trying to lead this into Daredevil Born Again? At the end of the day, I think the answer is yes, because the post-credits scene of Echo is not even featuring Echo. It's Kingpin deciding that he's going to consider running for mayor of New York City, which is something that actually happens in the comic books and leads to the story of Devil's Reign. So I know that right now the big question is what's going to happen with Daredevil Born Again. It's now officially in the middle of rewrites and changes in story, so I don't know. But what I will say is that Echo was stupid. I didn't enjoy this show. It didn't even feel like a Marvel show. There was like no comic book element in it except for the fact that we saw familiar characters like Daredevil and Kingpin in it. But I hated it. I don't think this is as bad as Secret Invasion. I think that Secret Invasion is worse, but this was not good at all. I think I fell asleep during 2 of the episodes, and I was just saying to myself, thank God there were only 5 episodes, because I don't think I would have been able to even last for another couple of episodes. And I'm not one of those types of people that wants to stop watching an MCU show, because as a comic book fan, I always want to see where they're going to go with each and every story, how good or bad it ends up being. But at the end of the day, my opinion is going to be my opinion, and you're entitled to yours. But I'm just going to flat out say, Echo is a piece of crap, guys. It was such a bad show. I hope that we never see this character again, because I don't think anybody really wants to see this character again. Regardless of the fact that she is a woman, and regardless of the color of her skin. That's meaningless. We want good stories, people. We don't care about who the main character is. Give us a great story, and we're good. End of story. Those are my thoughts on Echo, everybody. Leave your comments in the box below, and I'll see you in the next one.